Hello guys, it's I am Bonnie once again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so today is another good day that we have managed to meet, and I'm going to a friend's place once again. You can see these are our neighborhood. That's the highway there. There is a lot of vehicles you can see. Yeah. It's a highway. It's a super highway. It's the main highway. Yeah. So here is the route that I'm using to go to a friend's place. It's simple. It is not very congested, as I told you yesterday. In the mornings, these routes are not very congested. Yeah. So I just want to comment on one thing about our boys, our YouTubers back in Nyabohanze. Yeah, allow me to say this that uh, a number of factions, guys, a number of groupings, and according to me, it does not sit well because you know that's how like what I could add them is if they could have one. My opinion is if they could have one unity, they could exist as one people, guys. Because the enemy uses divisions to enter a place and do the bad things whatever they wanted to do. Sorry, yeah, and do maybe the bad things they wanted to do. So, but you realize that if people are united, if there is unity, it's very hard for an enemy to enter and do whatever he wants. And everybody has enemies and friends. Yeah. So my opinion is if all these YouTubers could come together, great things could happen because they could even form a form of a group. They could even register a form of something like non-profit, and they could do a lot of things together. But now with divisions, some people backbiting, some people look jealous about the success of other people, and others are active. Others are active YouTubers, but others are full of bile, like they don't want others to succeed. So you realize that, especially the react, you find that when you see keenly into the contents of some reactors, you find that there is some form of hatred. It's not actually constructive criticism, but it is some form of like somebody is bitter, which is not good for any reaction. So according to me, I could suggest that, you know, they could come together and do something constructive, because there is no end of um, people fighting one another, and there is no point of that. Yeah. So you find that, and everybody has mistakes. So you find that whenever somebody has mistakes, others attack so much instead of correcting them constructively, which is not a good thing according to me. There is a school here, guys. There is a school that started recently here. Let me go beside the road. Yeah. So at the back of me there, guys, there is a school, a small school that began most recently. Yeah, it is still growing. It is still growing. It is still growing. Yeah. So what I was telling you is that. Oh, sorry. First, this road is somehow busy with motorbikes and what have you. So it requires keenness as one move around. So you realize that somebody, like Masuba, for example, attacking somebody, you realize that Masuba one, not Masuba. Yeah, you find that he's a reactor, and you find that the kind of reaction he does is that, it's like he has some hatred. And I'm not hating on everybody, I'm just trying to provide some opinion, so that history may not judge me negatively, that I didn't maybe help whenever required. Yeah, so so whenever one of them is found with a mistake, he comes out, you look like somebody appears so bitter, and that's not good at all, because we are all humans and we may fall into mistakes at one point in our lives. But now, that's not to say that I'm supporting people who make mistakes. There are mistakes that you make knowing, and there are others that happen by chance or by accident. Yeah, so it's upon all of us to take responsibility and minimize the chances of negative things happening, mistaking and everything. We have to be very active. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Like I wanted a place like this where I can rest and provide my content. Yeah. So that it's around 11 in the morning, guys, and this is my usual time of going to my friend's place. We could do a lot of things together because we are applying a lot of things. We are jobs and everything, and also we are doing writings and a lot of things. Yes. Yeah. So you realize that if all these factions could come together, because you realize that there's a group associated with this person and a group associated with this person, if they could come together, they could even register something like a CBO, something like an organization. They can work together, and you can realize that they can go far in the process. But now the problem is uh, people divided, and you know when when they get divided, they have their supporters from other countries or other places or other parts of the country. So you realize that at the end of the day, division is spreading, you know, because there are supporters of this division, there are supporters of this other division, and that one may not amount to anything. And rumors had it that some people are even paid to destroy the name of another person, you know, which is libel. It's called libel in organizations, in business. And it's not good because it's like you are backstabbing your brother or your sister. Yeah. So what I could urge is my friends in Nyabohanza, you know, if all YouTubers could come together, people forgive their past, because even this is a new year. Yeah, this is even a New Year's message. Yeah, come together, forget your past, forgive one another, and start fostering in the future. And if one of you has a problem or a mistake, you help in correcting, you know, instead of all of you, instead of some people attacking, you know, because you know, attacking, you will not go anywhere. Yeah, the other person may feel hurt. You know, there is a way you can correct a person, and that person still remains your friend. But you see what many reactors are doing is that they are attacking instead of healing. So you realize that the other person who is being attacked take it negatively, and that's where division starts, and that's where division extends, and that's where they hate one another, and that's now where the genesis of the differences, eh? To the extent of people fighting one another in the streets like the other day. Yeah, and for the case of they said fellow the boy, I don't know, he misused the funds or what or what or what. Okay, I'm not 100% sure, but let me hope it is resolved as soon as possible, because you know, being accused of scamming somebody money, that is the worst. That's the worst thing that can ever happen, because it has the power to shed your dreams. And you know, we need people to grow. So when people realize that you are scamming them, they will go away, you know, and they will never help you, because we need one another. Like once in a while, we need one another in this journey. We cannot walk alone in this journey. You need friends. You need helpers, destiny connectors, and that's a fact. We are human beings. We are social. We are social beings. We need destiny connectors, because alone you cannot. Because alone, assume for example, I'm in Eldoret. I need somebody to explain to me what I can do so that I can join a particular airways because I did aviation. That is destiny collector. That is destiny connectors. So you realize that I hope whatever is facing fellow the boy, now that they said he scammed somebody, is resolved as soon as possible. Hi. Uh, as soon as possible, and things get in track, and it continues with this charity organization. And anybody, whenever you are interested with money to help maybe a widow or a child to school, or to construct a house somewhere, or to help yourself to achieve a particular goal, maybe to pay your school fees, there is no point of taking that money and lying to the person who helped you and misusing it. That is actually very bad. So in case it is true, you should actually take a step to correct that, maybe apologize, and correct your future, like for the sake of your future, of yourself, your future, and your children and your generation. Yeah. But if it's a mistake, the truth will always come out, even if it's buried. In my community, there is a saying that even if the truth is buried, like even if somebody uses a lie maybe to get something, or to to like to obtain something, you know, by false pretense, something like that, or to uses a lie to ensure that the truthful person does not get justice. Eventually, it will come to light. Like with time, things come out, because it reaches a point people connect dots, and even some people confess because of something called guilt that is eating on them. You know, as human beings, we have conscience. Yeah. So you realize that whenever you do wrong, you may act okay. You may pretend and act okay in the face, Uh, but now deep inside there is something that is disturbing you. And the same happens to somebody who has killed another person, like somebody who has done manslaughtering. So you realize that with time, that thing grows, that thing grows, that thing grows. It reaches a point somebody does not sleep. Like he sleeps for 2 hours, he wakes up at 2 a.m. at night. He he judges himself based on like guilt is killing somebody, you know, guilt. Like that thing comes to you, somebody. So it is you for you for a very long time up to the point you cannot sustain it. You start confessing. So truth is always the truth, and a lie, a false is a false, a truth is a truth. And there is no point of becoming a bad human being. Let's become good human beings. Yeah. So thank you so much. Let's support one another in this channel. It's a very long channel and it's a very tricky one, especially without wisdom. It's very tricky one. So we pray for wisdom, we pray for good character, and we pray for hard work, we pray for unity, we pray for we work together and we go far together, guys. Yeah. So with my back as usual, my back has my laptop, my PC. I'm going to my friend's place, guys, and I was applying some cruise ship jobs. I'm also writing CVs for people, resumes. I'm helping some people to write resumes and cover letters. Yeah, cover letters and resumes. You know, yeah, revamping the resume at some fee. That's my side hustle. And I'm also applying some jobs. You know, with airways. Yeah, some airlines. Yeah, so let's work together and we will share these things together into the future, guys. We hope the future is bright for all of us, and we succeed in whatever we are doing. Yeah, so thank you so much for my friends in Nyabohanse. Ensure you forge unity because that's what the enemy does not like. Yeah, you remember even in your home, even if there is difference, let's say between the parents and the children take sides, and now the neighbors also take sides, there will be no way a solution comes. But if the problem is solved from where it started, now let's say the parents have differences, they solve them, and then the children emulate what the parents are doing, and then the neighbors don't even know what happened. Yeah, you will go far and you will even be respected. But now if you show your ills, like how your parents are fighting, how the children are supporting different parents. There are those who support my mother, there are those who support the father, and now the neighbors know the dirty lining of the family. You realize that if that's bad reputation, they'll go nowhere. They'll not even be respected in the community. So that's the same applies to Nyabohanse YouTubers. You know, don't do that, brothers. You have a very big opportunity. Yeah, our friend Marwa came here, and he helped us to grow YouTube channel. He exposed us to the world, and now you're using it for the bad light, you know. And some people, and you know, that even goes to selfishness. Somebody wants to backstab another brother in the name of reaction, simply to gain views, you know, to be seen as top. So that's even amounts to selfishness. You want it for yourself. You want to destroy the other person to grow yourself, you know. You want to destroy the other person and use it as a ladder to gain views, and you know, with views it comes monetization and money. You know, the more the views, the more the earnings from YouTube. That's not fair at all. Yeah, so let's always say, let's become good human beings, you know. It's a good opportunity, and there is no other village, I think, in the world that has the same privilege as those people in Nyabohanse. Yeah, so unless somebody comes and tells them, hey guys, whatever you are doing is wrong, you know, leave whatever you are doing, start focusing on this and this, guys, that thing may never be healed. So guys, it's true, it's a reality. Yeah, avoid these things you are doing. You know, you are brothers, you are sisters. Yeah, and even when you come together, your enemies fear you. You know, there are enemies everywhere. There are enemies of progress. They will fear you people, and they will start to question. Like, the enemies always, they are negative minded. They want to degrade. You know, they want to degrade. Yeah, so I really don't like that. You know? Personally, I don't like whatever is happening. Yeah. So guys, this place is dry, as you can see. Look at the road. It's a rough road. It's not tarmacked. Most of roadways here are not tarmacked, but they are not. They are very well made. Like I said, there is no big problem moving around. Yeah, so let me go to a friend's place, guys, and I hope you have a good day. I wish you well so much in whatever you are doing. Yeah, so luckily I think I don't know where the water came from here. Yeah, you can have a look. Like, looks like there was some water here. Look like there was some really, or maybe a pipe burst, something like that. Maybe the pipe that is carrying water busted, and there was a lot of water here. You can see, yeah. Look at this, guys. It may not be very visible. Look at this. Looks like there was a lot of water going down this drain. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for watching, always watching me. This is raw and uncut content. Let me go to my friend's place. We continue with the application and helping people with revamping their resumes to apply for different jobs. So if you have the same thing, we can help you. Thank you so much. Welcome. Be blessed. Bye bye.